What is up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to Naturally Nyjah. How you guys doing? Oh my gosh, it's been literally almost a month since I've shown my face, and I promise it was not on purpose, guys. It was not on purpose. With my new job and just life was life, and I work with kids, so y'all know kids and their germs and the sicknesses. Man, I was sick 2 weekends in a row. Okay, it was a lot going on. So, and like I'm still a bit congested, but we're getting better, and yeah. So anyway, how you guys doing? I hope you guys have been doing well. Please comment down below if you just need to get some things off your chest, if you just want to vent and talk about how you've been doing. Because listen, this is a community. Whether you're new here or not, this is a community, and I want for us to be here for each other, if you of course are open and willing to share. But yeah, anyways, I'm just yapping, and I feel like you guys kind of deserve a little yap session. Maybe you don't. I just like to yap. Speaking of yapping, oh my gosh, speaking of yapping, you guys, please check out my podcast at Embrace Your Truth Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Kanyjah Grant. Okay, check out my podcast. Season 1 is out. Season 2 is also out. I've been recording episodes, and if you are wanting to be a guest on an episode, please let me know. Comment down below. Find my Instagram in my description. DM me on Instagram if you would like to be a guest. We can talk about literally anything. I am an open book. We can talk about spirituality, love, relationships, friendships, life, politics. I'm not even into politics really, but I will still talk about politics because politics are important. So we can get into whatever you want to get into, guys. But yes, honestly, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I've had so many ideas, so many topics I wanted to talk about, and so many things I wanted to just shed light on and shed, knowledge on, and just talk. And I was just deciding, like, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to bring about as I come back to my channel, as I not reintroduce myself, but as I basically say hello to you guys again. Like, what do I want the first video to be after almost a month hiatus? And I decided that I'm going to talk about how important it is to balance your spiritual side versus your physical side. That's something that I've really struggled with. I think I'm finally now understanding my balance and finding my balance. I really hope this makes sense. Just balancing the spiritual aspects of yourself, the spiritual side, aka, the meditation, the journaling, the introspection, the sitting with yourself and really talking to your guides and your ancestors, God, the universe, whoever you communicate with, that spiritual aspect side. And then your physical side is also important to, make sure you're indulging in or just active in, aka, going to work or just doing what you have to do on a day-to-day basis so that you thrive and so that you can live and, eat, all that jazz. Like, it's very important to balance your spiritual and physical. And like I mentioned, in the past, it was pretty hard for me because I'm like, I would just so much rather always be in the astral realms. Like, I don't like being in the physical realm. I don't like being here on earth. Like, earth is ghetto. Like, I don't want to be it's ghetto here. Like, I'm cool. Then there was other times where I was too much on earth, too much involved in the ghetto-ness, where it was just kind of like, girl, you've abandoned your spirit guides. You've abandoned your spiritual side. You have not been meditating. You have not been praying. You have not been da-da-da. And I can be transparent and honest and admit that and say that because, hey, it happens to all of us. Sometimes, when life is lifing a little too much in a 3D, sometimes it causes for you to abandon your physical, your 5D, because you're having to focus so much on what's going on reality-wise, So yeah, it's so important to make sure you find that balance and that you have that balance, because for me personally, when I am too much in the physical realm, I do not feel like myself, because I'm naturally a very spiritual being. I am a chosen one. I'm a 12th house stellium in astrology. If you know anything about astrology, you know the 12th house be 12th house, and I have 4 12th house placements. I had to stop the video for a second, but yeah, like I was saying, I am a 12th house stellium, so I am meant to be in the spiritual aspect, the spiritual side of life. I am very connected to the universe and to otherworldly and just mystical things. It's just naturally who I am. I was ordained this way. I was meant to live this life and walk this path. So yeah, when I am too much in my physical, I do not feel like myself. And I really had to like smack some sense into myself, like, girl, you're losing sight of who you are. Like, you're disconnected from your ancestors. You're disconnected from meditating. You're disconnected from just tapping in. And when I am too much in my physical, I'm confused a lot. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of this, there's a lot of that. And you know what literally resolves confusion in the 3D? Meditating. Literally, meditation brings so much clarity, so many answers. I'm telling you, get up and meditate. Now, you don't even have to get up. You can lay down and meditate. And I'm talking to myself here too, trust me. There'll be times where I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't have the energy to meditate. Get up and meditate, or lay down and meditate. Just even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it's just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. Get you some meditation in so that you can first and foremost ground yourself, but also receive answers and insight, enlightenment to whatever is confusing you in the 3D. Okay. So yeah, I really don't know where this video is going. I just wanted to speak on this. I mean, there may be somebody out there that's also struggling with balancing their physical the physical and the spiritual. And you're not alone. You are not alone. A lot of people struggle with the balance until they find their balance. So yeah, don't beat yourself up. Just figure out what works for you, of course. Don't abandon your guides and your spiritual side, because you're just gonna always feel off. Like, when you are a star seed, when you are a chosen one, when you are a light worker, a healer, whatever the case, you are not meant to live a normal or a typical human experience. You are a soul having a human experience. You are not a human having a spiritual experience. Okay, so just always make sure that you're tapped in to your soul. And yeah, I'm trying to think, is there any other advice I can give you guys in regards to balancing your physical and the spiritual, besides meditating and just really having that discipline when it comes to drawing yourself back in and pulling yourself back into, whichever side you may have been lacking in. Like I said in the beginning, like, you don't want to be too much in your spiritual all the time, either, because if you are too much in the astral realms, you're not focused on what's going on in the physical. And it's important to know and to be tapped into the physical as well. Okay, they're both important. They're both important. Okay, but for me personally, the spiritual is a bit more important. I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased, but in all reality, they're both important. So yeah, just make sure that you're tapped in. Keep it balanced. If you've struggled, it's okay. We've all been there. Just make sure that you remain disciplined, and that you can pull yourself back into whichever space you need to be in. Really in the middle of the spiritual and the physical. Okay, so yeah guys, that's the video. I'm gonna be back with more quality content, I promise. Like I said, life had been life, and I was a lot in my physical and was not in my spiritual, but I am back. Okay, and I am pushing out the content in October and so forth. November, December, January, like, I'm pushing out the content. I have so many new things and stuff like that I'm planning on doing, indulging in, new pathways, careers, all that jazz that I am going to be embarking on. So yeah, I'm excited. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day, your night, your morning, whenever you are watching this video. And yeah, stay safe wherever you are. Stay blessed, and remember to keep that balance. Remain balanced, okay? So yeah, guys, that's it. Bye.